Hello, this is Priscilla, your conversational coach for today. I hope that you will enjoy this session. It is 1 full hour of Charles is going to the supermarket. If you have questions for me, you may post them in the chat or you may begin speaking your questions now. And again, I am Priscilla and welcome to the conversational hour of English. Thank you. I'm going to open up my screen now and share our topic for today. Charles is going to the supermarket. Now our screen is up and we're ready to engage ourselves in actively talking about Charles going to the supermarket. We're just taking a few minutes to wait for the participants to arrive, and then we'll get started. Hello, Harry. How are you? Harry, how are you today?
1 second, my computer is still loading.
Okay, no problem.
Now I'm ready. Hello, good evening here from Germany.
Good. Hi, Harry from Germany. How are things today? Are you doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Okay. What time is it in Germany at this time?
It's 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Okay. It's the weekend? The weekend is about to start.
Yes, I just finished watching a class of you in the past, and it was very interesting. You had a class about the
Whatever it is, you enjoyed it, right? Okay.
about stress eating. Stress eating, yes, it was stress.
About stress eating. And those individuals who eat for stress, that's not a good thing. I hope that is what you got from the session. I hope that you will bring some of the vocabulary in today's session because we are going to talk about the supermarket.
Okay.
So remember some of the things that you saw in the video about stress, and maybe you can apply it to this story as we develop our vocabulary building and conversational English speaking skills. Well, let's not delay. We'll just go ahead and get started. Unless you have some specific questions you would like to ask of me before we get started, I will entertain those questions. If not, we will start to read.
We can start.
Okay, it's always good to be the first one in the session. Then that way you get the full benefit of the conversational hour. So we shall begin. And if you would start reading now.
Okay. Charles is going to the supermarket. Charles is looking. 1 second, I have to fix the screen. Okay, Charles is looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. For
Mhm.
short, people put things that need to stay cold in the refrigerator. Things that need to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has to go to the supermarket today, so he has making a shopping list. People usually make a list. Things to buy before they go to the store. If you make a list, then you won't forget what to buy. It has been a week since Charles went to the supermarket. There are only a few things in his refrigerator. There is a little milk, a little juice. There are few eggs and few apples. There are some cheese and some pasta noodles. There are a lot of onions and tomatoes, but only one green pepper. There isn't any lettuce or garlic. There isn't any butter or bread either. Charles is making dinner. He will start with a salad and then have spaghetti and meatballs with garlic, bread for the main course. For dessert, he's making his famous apple pie with vanilla ice cream. His wife is excited because she doesn't have to cook tonight. She's helping him make a list for the supermarket.
Oh, very nice reading. Very nice reading, Daniel. Thank you for that. Now, can you summarize what you just read? Are you able to summarize what you just read?
Yes, I read about that I have to write the list before I go to the supermarket because I have only uh, few things in my refrigerator. It's not it's how can I say it? It's too less for a meal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
when I go to a supermarket, I have to make a list because without a list, I forget the things. When I come home, I notice, oh, I forgot this, I forget that, and so it's better to make a list.
Okay, very good. I agree with you on that. It is good. It is a good idea to make a list. So let's say hello to Amari. Amari, hello. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm doing great. I think today my English is better than before.
Absolutely. And this is what we should always tell ourselves. Our English is better than before. And I hope that you're
Yeah.
still holding on to your amulets.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and read for us? And I'm going to take you back up. You are going to be number 2. You'll be reading,
Okay.
and you'll be reading number 2. Wait just a second. All right. I'm taking you all the way up to the top. You may start here with Charles. Please read everything that you see.
Okay. Charles is looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. For short. People put people put things that needed to stay cool in the refrigerator. Things that needed to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has to go to the supermarket today, so he is making a shopping list. People usually make a list of things to be before they go to the store. If you make a list,
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. 1 second. I'll pull it down for you.
yes.
Okay, let me see if I can get that. And go down a little bit. One more. All right. Continue.
Um, it has okay. Okay. Then you won't forget what to buy. It has been a week since Charles went to the supermarket. There are only a few things in his refrigerator. There is a little milk and a little juice.
Mm-hmm. Coming down. There are.
Okay. There are a few eggs and a few apples. There is some cheese and some pasta noodles. There are a lot of onions and tomatoes, but only one green pepper.
Pepper.
There isn't
Pepper.
pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper. There isn't any lettuce,
Lettuce, lettuce,
lettuce,
lettuce.
lettuce,
Hmm.
or garlic. There isn't any butter or bread either.
Okay, good.
Continue?
Yes, Charles is making.
Yes. Okay, Charles is making dinner. He will start with a salad and then have spaghetti and meatballs with garlic.
Hmm.
Bread for the main course. For dessert, he's making his famous apple pie with vanilla ice cream. His wife is excited because she doesn't have to cook tonight. She is helping him make a list for the supermarket.
Okay, great. Very nicely read. Thank you both. Now I want you to read this without the pictures. And Harry, I want you to read all the way through. You'll read one, two, you'll read everything. Two, three. You may start now without the pictures. What I want you to do is pay attention to the periods, which is a punctuation. When you get to a period, I want you to stop and pause for 3 seconds and continue reading. When you see a comma, pause for 2 seconds. Okay? You
Okay.
may start. You may start.
Okay. Charles is looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. People put things that need to stay cold in the refrigerator. Things that need to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has to go to the supermarket today, so he is making a shopping list. People usually make a list of things to buy before they go to the store. If you make a list, then you won't forget what to buy.
That word is then you won't forget. Then you won't forget what to buy.
Then you won't forget what to buy.
Great. Okay?
It has been a week since Charles went to the supermarket. There are only a few things in his refrigerator. There is a little milk and a little juice. There are a few eggs and a few apples. There is some cheese and some pasta noodles. There are a lot of onions and tomatoes, but only one green pepper. There isn't any lettuce or garlic. There isn't any butter or bread either. Charles is making dinner. He will start with a salad and then have spaghetti and meatballs with garlic. Bread for the main course. For dessert, he's making his famous apple pie with vanilla ice cream. His wife is excited because she doesn't have to cook tonight. She is helping him make a list for the supermarket.
Very good. Now, Harry, I want you to tell me in 15 seconds what you just read. Just recall as much as you can about what you read. You may start now.
Okay, I read about Charles, and he noticed that he was for a long time not at the supermarket, and he has to cook for his wife. He was cooking.
Okay, great. Thank you. That was 15 seconds. And you talk continuously. So I don't want you to have time to even think in your native language. Thank you for that. So for that, you get, let's see, what can I find for you? A trophy. There you
Oh,
are, Harry. Okay, so now we want to hear from Omori. Okay, AMA.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, I want you to start here. I want you to read the entire thing without stopping.
Okay. Charlie is looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. People put things that needed to stay cold in the refrigerator. Things that needed to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has sorry. Charles has to go to the supermarket today, so he is making a shopping list. People usually make a list of things to buy before they go to the store. If you make a
Oh,
list,
stop right
then
there.
you
Stop right.
won't forget.
Amari,
Oh,
please stop.
yes,
I
sorry.
want you. I want you to pause for 3 seconds at the period. I don't think that you're pausing. I want to be able to feel that you've stopped to take in what you've read. Please start again. Charles is looking in his refrigerator.
Ah,
One,
okay,
two, three.
okay,
Start again.
okay, I got it. Charlie's looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. People put things that need to stay cold in the refrigerator. Things that needed to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has to go to the supermarket today, so he is making a shopping list. People usually make a list of things to buy before they go to the store. If you make a list when you want to forget what to buy.
Continue.
Ah, okay. It has been a week since Charles went to the supermarket. Okay. Only a few things in his bread for the main course. For dessert, he's making his famous apple pie with vanilla ice cream. His wife is excited because she doesn't have to cook tonight. She is helping him make a list for the supermarket.
Okay, very nicely done. Now I want you to summarize what you read. Well, first, this word is supermarket. Supermarket.
Supermarket.
And then
Supermarket.
I didn't hear you use this word correctly. Then.
Then, then,
Okay, great.
then.
Now I want you to take 15 seconds and summarize what you read. You may start now. Summarize what you read.
Um, it summarizes. I needed to talk about the text. I
Yes,
read, right?
that is
Okay.
correct.
Yes, Charles will make the list to buy something, and
Stop. You
he.
may stop. You may stop. You're thinking with your native language, and the reason I know that you are is because you're saying um. So the only thing that you need to do is just start talking, even if the words don't line up. Just say that he went to the market, he bought some things, and we are going to cook. Whatever you want to say, just try to omit saying Try again for 15 seconds. When you're ready, you may start.
Okay. And Charles will be buy something in the supermarket.
5 seconds more.
Yes. And his wife doesn't need to cook it tonight.
Okay. I want you to talk for 15 seconds. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep talking, even if you say the same thing over and over again. On the count of three, talk for 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting.
Okay. And Charlie is looking for the list to. Charlie is making the list for buy something in the supermarket.
Continue talking until I ask you to stop. Start again for 15
Okay.
seconds. 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. His wife doesn't need to cook tonight because Charles will be make the cooking tonight.
Okay, you're still talking with your brain, telling you to speak in your native language. If you say I know that you're thinking in your native language. What is your native language?
Portuguese, but I'm currently speaking Spanish in Mexico.
Okay, I want you to stop trying to speak in Portuguese or Spanish and talk for 15 seconds in English. You got to just think English. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Hmm. Um, Charles is making a list to buy something in the supermarket, and he is looking an apple pie or something like
Good.
that.
Okay,
Uh,
that's much better. That is much better. So if you hear yourself saying that is your brain saying speak in Portuguese or speak in Spanish. So
oh
do not
yeah,
just take a breath. If you feel if you feel as if you're going to say say Charles or say apples, say fruit,
apples.
say something in English. Do not say ah. On the count of three. One, two, three.
Charlie is making a list to make some to cooking something tonight, and his wife doesn't need to make a cooking.
Okay, stop.
Um,
Stop. You
okay,
may stop. Okay, this is what I want you to do. I want you to do this and trust the process. Trust the process that I know what I'm talking about. All right. So can you
okay,
say apple juice, eggs, and lettuce? Apple
okay. Let
juice.
us.
Say apple juice, eggs, and lettuce. Say that.
Uh,
Say apple juice, eggs, and lettuce.
apple,
Juice,
juice,
eggs.
lettuce, eggs, lettuce.
Okay, apple juice, eggs, and lettuce. Say apple juice, eggs, and lettuce.
Apple, juice. I forgot. Could you write it for me, teacher?
No, no. Listen.
Apple,
Apple
apple
juice,
juice,
eggs,
eggs,
lettuce.
lettuce.
Yeah, apple juice,
Apple
eggs, and
juice,
lettuce.
eggs, lettuce.
So let me show you what they are so you can see this picture in your brain. I want you to think in pictures. Okay, we see apple juice. Well, it's not orange juice,
Orange juice,
apples, and,
apples,
and eggs.
eggs.
Okay, cheese.
Cheese,
Okay, what is orange juice, eggs, apples, and cheese? Say
orange
that.
juice,
Eggs,
orange juice,
eggs,
and eggs, eggs,
apples,
apples,
cheese.
cheese.
Orange juice, apples, eggs, and cheese.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese.
Say it fast. Orange juice, apples, eggs, and cheese. Orange juice, apples, eggs, and cheese. Orange
Oh
juice,
my
apples,
gosh.
eggs, and cheese. You see the picture? Can you see the picture? Orange juice,
Yes, I
apples,
see.
eggs, and cheese. Say what you see. Orange juice, apples, eggs, and cheese.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese.
Good. Orange juice, eggs, apples, and cheese.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, and cheese.
Great. Now say orange juice, eggs, apples, cheese, onions.
Onions. Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions.
Great. Faster.
Thank you.
Say it faster. Faster.
Okay, orange juice, egg, apple, cheese, onions. Orange
Faster.
juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions.
Faster.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions. Orange
Fast.
juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions.
Faster.
Orange juice, eggs. Oh my gosh.
Faster.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions.
Faster.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, onions.
Okay, do you see the noodles here?
Noodle here,
Okay, do you see the
noodle
noodles to the left? You see the noodles to the left?
to the left. Sir. Okay. What is the name, sir?
Noodles.
No?
Noodles. They're
Noodles.
mm-hmm.
Noodles.
See
Okay.
this? Noodles. You see the noodles?
Noodles. Noodles. Okay. Yes, I see.
Okay. Guess what I want you to say now? Orange juice, eggs, apples,
Okay.
cheese, noodles, and onions. Ready? Go.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, noodles, onions.
Again.
Orange juice, eggs, apple, cheese, noodles, onions.
Okay. Now you said all of those in 5 seconds. Now I want you to slow it down and I want you to say orange juice,
Orange
eggs,
juice, eggs,
apples,
apples,
noodles,
noodles,
and onions.
and onions.
That's 15 seconds.
Okay.
Orange juice,
Orange juice,
eggs,
eggs,
apples,
apple,
noodles,
noodles,
and onions.
onions, and
Gu-
onions.
Guess what happened, Amari? Your brain stopped trying to speak in Portuguese.
Okay,
So now tell me in 15 seconds something that you read.
okay.
On the count of three. One, two, three.
Orange juice, eggs, apples, noodles, onions.
Great. Fantastic. Now I want you to do it without looking. And I know you can do this whenever you're ready. One, two, three.
Orange juice. Um,
Oh,
oh my.
oh my God.
Uh,
On the count of three.
eggs.
Wait,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
Where is your do you have those in your hand? Where are your coins?
Yes, in the another table in my house. Yes, I see the coins.
You're supposed to take those coins with you forever. Keep those coins with you. All right. On the count of three. One, two,
Two,
three.
three. Orange juice, eggs, apple, noodles, and onions.
Very
Onions.
good. See? There you go. So you were thinking about your amulet, so there you are. You can do this, but you have to first get your brain to stop talking. When you can get your brain to stop talking in Portuguese, you'll do exactly what you need to, and you'll be thinking, speaking, breathing, and sleeping in English.
Oh,
So
that's right.
do activities such as this to tell your brain that you're going to train your brain that you're going to think in English when I'm talking to a native English speaker. When you're speaking to your parents and your friends in your native or your indigenous language, you can speak in the language that you're comfortable with. But since you're training yourself to speak in English, we've got to find strategies and techniques that will help you. Now, is
Okay.
that a real dog that is beside you?
Oh yes, yes. I have two dogs. One is next to me. Two dogs is next to me.
Okay, so let me
I have
ask you. Let me ask you, can your dog do anything other than
do
eat?
anything.
Other than eat? Can you give your
Uh,
can you give your dog a command?
yes, yes. I give you two comments. One is sitting down,
Hmm.
and the back to home. No more.
Okay, did you train them or were they already trained?
I never trained my dogs, but they understand it when I talk to them.
Did you have the dog when it was a pet? I mean, a baby?
Yes, yes, yes. I bought my dogs when they had um, 2 months, 2 months.
Okay. Okay, so Amari, I want to ask you something. Listen very closely to the question. At 2 months of age, did your dog know how to sit down on command?
Could you repeat the teacher? Sorry.
You said that you got your dog when he was 2 months old.
Yes.
Did your dog know how to sit when you got the dog at 2 months old?
No,
Okay,
never.
great. So you may not believe this, but I know about the dog whisperer. Have you ever heard of the dog whisperer?
Oh my gosh, it's very noisy in my house, teacher.
Okay, that's okay. Well,
Um,
listen again. Have you ever heard of the dog whisperer?
whisperer. I don't understand that word.
Okay,
Whisperer.
a whisperer, let's see. Have you ever heard of a palm reader? Someone who reads your palm and tells your fortune? A fortune teller?
Oh, I don't understand. Could you put it in the verb line chat?
No, because I want you to listen. You will get it. A fortune teller who can tell you what will happen,
Will happen.
like
Okay.
like the amulet that you have. You believe something good is going to happen.
Yes, yeah, I believe. I believe.
Okay. Now, when you got your dog, what's your dog's name?
Pingo and Molly.
Okay, which one has the glasses on?
Pingo.
Bingo
Pingo. Pingo.
with a P?
Yeah.
Okay,
Pingo.
Pingo. As I look at
Yes.
Pingo, when you got Pingo at 2 months, you had to tell Pingo, Amari cannot talk in dog language because you do not
Yes.
say woof 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 woof. That is that is what Pingo understood at 2 months of age. So you had to keep saying to Pingo, sit, sit, Pingo, sit. And Pingo says,
Y-
woof, 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 woof.
y-
And Amari said, Pingo, sit, sit, Pingo. And then you pat.
Yes.
So this is the same as learning to speak in English. Your brain has to forget that you're not thinking in Portuguese, just like Pingo had to say, woof, woof, woof. And so you said, sit, Pingo. And then one day, Pingo started to understand, sit, come, fetch, run. And now you can
Yeah.
talk. Now you can talk in a complete sentence, either in Spanish or Portuguese, and Pingo understands. So
Yes,
this
of
is
course. I got the idea.
okay. Now here in America, probably everywhere else too, our police people, they have dogs and they don't teach the dogs in English. They teach our dogs in some other language. Do you know why?
I don't know.
Because
Why?
because we speak English, and if the would-be thief knows that the dog is going to chase him down, if the police officer says, fetch the crook or fetch the thief, then the thief knows. So our dogs are taught in Spanish and Arabic language and Hindi because most Americans don't speak that language, but the dog knows exactly what it means in Hindi or Spanish to fetch. So my point is,
Okay, nice.
so my point is, you will need to teach your brain to think quickly in English, say things very fast, even though you don't know what they're saying. Just sometimes just pull out an English book and just read, just for the heck of reading. You don't have to understand what you're reading. Just say the words in English. Say the words in English. Let's see. Let me find something and show you an example of what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm just going to pick up
Okay.
something and I'm going to read it. Doesn't matter. Other things are nice to have but aren't necessary to live, such as video games, candy, movie tickets, blah, 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 blah. But you're forcing yourself to not think in Portuguese or Spanish. You're just picking up something in English. All right? So that's why I gave you that list and said to say eggs, bananas, peanut butter, whatever it was that list was, so that you can tell your Portuguese side of your brain that we're not talking in Portuguese at the moment, we're talking in Spanish. All right? So let's go back to our lesson. Any
Okay.
questions so far? Do you have any
No
questions for me?
question. No
Okay.
question, but I got the idea. It's interesting to me right now because my neighbor
Yes?
training the dogs in others language.
Hmm.
Was weird to me, but I got the idea right now. Why?
Okay.
Why?
So when he tells his dog to fetch you or chase you, you won't know until the dog is because he told the dog in his language, in a language that you don't understand. So it says, "Oh my God! So why is this dog chasing me?" Because his master told him to. But anyway, all right, we're ready to start again. Here we go. So let me know when you can see my screen. Can you see my screen yet? Can you see my screen, Amari?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, I'm
Yes,
going to
teacher.
ask you some questions, and I do not want you to think in English. The questions are going to be maybe yes or no, or I don't know.
Okay.
Yes or no, or I don't know. What is Charles doing?
I don't know.
What is he? Where is he going to go?
I don't know.
Why is he making a list?
I don't know.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator?
No.
Is there any bread in his refrigerator?
No.
Is there a lot of milk in his refrigerator?
No.
What is Charles going to make for dinner?
I don't know.
Is he making spaghetti?
No.
What does Charles have to buy at
Oh,
the
yes.
supermarket? We're going on. What does Charles have to buy
uh,
at the supermarket?
I don't know.
Will he buy any apples?
Um,
I don't know.
yes.
Will he buy a
Oh,
carton?
I don't know.
Will he buy a carton of ice cream? I don't
I
know.
don't know.
What kind of ice cream will he buy? I don't know.
I don't know.
How much bread will he buy? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
What is Charles making for dessert?
I don't know.
What did Charles almost forget?
I don't know.
Great. So your responses are coming very fast. Let's try it again. What is Charles doing?
I don't know.
Where is he going?
I don't know.
Why is he making a list?
I don't know.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator?
No.
Is there any bread?
No.
Is there a lot of milk?
No.
What is Charles making for dinner?
I don't know.
Is he making spaghetti?
No.
I don't know. What does
I
Charles
don't.
have to buy at the supermarket?
I don't know.
Will he buy any apples?
I don't know.
Will he buy a carton of ice cream?
No.
What kind of ice cream will he buy?
I don't know.
How much bread will he buy?
I don't know.
What is Charles making for dessert?
I don't know.
What did Charles almost forget?
I don't know.
All right, let's look at this list again. Let's read this and find out so we can have the correct answers when we read again. All right?
Okay.
Okay, Charles is going to the supermarket. Please read for me.
Charlie is looking in his refrigerator. A refrigerator is often called a fridge for short. People put things that need to stay cold in the refrigerator. Things that need to be frozen are put in the freezer. Charles has to go to the supermarket
Where is
today,
Charles?
so
Okay, where is Charles going?
going to the supermarket
Where is Charles going?
is going the supermarket.
Okay, so when you hear the question, where is Charles going? He's going to the supermarket. Okay?
He's going in the supermarket. Okay.
Today?
Today, so he's making a shopping list.
So, okay, stop right
People,
there. Did Charles
yes,
make a shopping list? Yes, he did.
yes, he
Did
did.
Charles make a shopping list?
Yes, he did.
Did Charles make a shopping list?
Yes, he did.
Okay, good. Continue. People?
People usually make a list of things to buy before they go to the store.
And a
If you
store,
make
a store and a supermarket is the same.
yes, store.
Okay?
Yes. If you make a list, then you won't forget what to buy. It has been a week since Charles went to the supermarket.
Okay.
There are one. Okay. Sorry. There are only a few things in his refrigerator.
This is only. There are only.
Only
Mhm.
a few things in his refrigerator. There is a little milk
Wait.
and a little juice.
Does he have milk in his refrigerator? Yes, he does.
Yes,
Yes, he does.
yes,
Does he have? Does he have milk in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
Okay, continue.
Little juice. Okay. There are few eggs.
Does he have any juice in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
Does he have milk in his refrigerator? Yes,
Sorry?
he does. Does he have milk in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
How much milk does he have?
I don't know.
A little milk.
A little milk. Okay.
He has a little milk. Does he have
Little milk.
milk in his refrigerator? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
How much milk does he have?
Little milk.
Does he have juice in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
How much juice does he have?
A little, a little
Great.
juice.
He has a little juice. Continue.
There are few eggs and a few apples.
Does he have eggs in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
How many eggs does he have?
A few eggs.
Does
He
he have
has a few eggs.
Does he have any apples in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
How many apples does he have?
He has a few eggs, a few apples.
Does he have any milk in his refrigerator?
Yes, he
Does he
does.
does he have a lot of milk in his refrigerator? Does he
A
have a
little.
lot? No, so the answer is no. No.
No, okay.
Okay. Does he Okay, next. Continue reading.
And okay. There is some cheese and some pasta noodles.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. There are a lot of onions
Does
and
he have
tomatoes.
Does he have onions in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
How many?
Um, a lot of onions. He
Oh,
has a lot of onions.
great. And tomatoes? Does he have any tomatoes?
Yes, he does.
Okay, continue.
Tomatoes, but only one green pepper.
Pepper. Do you know what a green pepper is? I'm sure you do in Mexico.
Oh yes, I see, but I don't know in Spanish how is the name.
Okay, well, it's a hot tamale. Okay,
Oh
so
no, guacamole is a different pepper.
is it different? Okay, does he have 50 peppers in his refrigerator?
Uh, yes, he
He has
does.
50? He has 50?
Oh no.
How many does he
One.
have? One.
He has one.
Okay,
One green
continue.
pepper.
Okay, continue.
There isn't any lettuce or garlic.
Okay,
There
continue.
isn't there isn't any butter or bread either.
Okay,
Charlie is making dinner. He will start with a salad and then have spaghetti and a
spaghetti,
meatloaf ball.
spaghetti. He's going to have spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Is Charles going to
Spaghetti.
have Is Charles going to have spaghetti for dinner?
Yes, he does.
Good. Yes, he will. Yes, he
Yes,
will.
he will.
Great. Will Charles have spaghetti for dinner?
Yes, he will.
Okay, continue.
Spaghetti with garlic. Bread for the main course. For dessert, he's making his famous apple pie.
Hmm.
Sorry, apple pie. With vanilla ice cream.
What
His
type of
wife is
what type of pie will he make? What type
he's making famous apple pie.
and what will he have ice cream?
V- um, Vanilla ice cream.
What kind of vanilla ice cream? Well, what type of ice cream?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Will he have
Vanilla.
apple pie?
Okay.
Will he have apple pie?
Yes, he does.
Does he have any milk in his refrigerator?
Yes, he does.
Does he have a lot of milk in his refrigerator?
No.
Good, excellent. Is he making a list?
Yes, he does.
Good. So you see, you're getting the answers very nicely now. So I'm going to ask you the questions, and I want you to say either yes, yes he is, no, I don't know, but I want you to answer very quickly. All right? You got the
Okay.
idea?
Yes, I got.
Okay, let me find where we should be. Here we are. What is Charles doing?
I don't know.
Where is he going? Where is he going to go? Where is Charles going? What is he
I don't
making? What is he making a list for? Why is he making a
I,
list?
I don't know.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator?
I don't know.
Is there any bread in his refrigerator?
No.
Is there a lot of milk?
No.
What is Charles making for dinner?
I don't know.
Is he making spaghetti?
I don't know.
What does Charles have to buy at the supermarket?
I don't know.
Will he buy any apples?
I don't know.
Will he buy any ice cream?
I don't know.
What kind of ice cream will he buy?
I don't know.
Did he buy vanilla ice cream?
I don't know.
How much bread will he buy?
I don't know.
What is Charles making for dessert?
I don't know.
Did Charles make apple pie for dessert?
I don't know.
Did Charles make his famous apple pie for dessert?
I don't know.
What did Charles almost forget?
I don't know.
What is Charles doing? Charles is making dinner. What is Charles doing?
Charles is making dinner.
Charles is making dinner. What is Charles doing?
Charles is making dinner.
Where is he going to go? He's going to go to the supermarket. Where is he going to go?
He's going to go in the supermarket.
What is Charles doing?
Charles is making dinner.
Charles is making dinner.
Yeah.
Why is he making a list to go to the supermarket? Why is he making a list?
He's making a list to go to the supermarket.
Where is he going?
He's going to the supermarket.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator? No. Are there any oranges in his refrigerator? No.
No.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator? No.
No.
Are there any oranges in his refrigerator?
No.
Is there any milk in his refrigerator?
No.
There is milk in his refrigerator. Is there milk in his refrigerator? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Are there oranges in his refrigerator? No.
No.
Are there oranges in his refrigerator? No.
No.
Is there milk in his refrigerator?
Yes.
Is there bread in the refrigerator?
No.
Is there a little milk in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Is there a lot of milk in the refrigerator?
No.
What is Charles making for dinner? Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
What is Charles making for dinner?
Spaghetti.
Is he making spaghetti? Yes.
Yes.
What is Charles making for dinner?
Spaghetti.
What is Charles making for dinner?
Spaghetti.
Is milk in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Is there bread on the floor?
No.
What does Charles have to buy at the supermarket?
Vanilla.
Will he buy any apples?
Apples. Yes.
Will he buy any ice cream?
Yes.
What kind of ice cream will he buy?
Vanilla.
Very good. Is there milk in the refrigerator?
Yes.
What is Charles doing?
Charles is making a dinner.
Very good. Charles is making dinner. Now, Amari, I tell you this, just as you trained Pinky, you had to keep Pingo, you had to keep going over and over until Pinko says, Amari's not going to say woof, woof. So I must listen. So then Pinko started to listen, and he started to hear everything you were saying, because you probably gave him a treat if he did it correctly.
Yes.
So I don't have a doggy treat for you, but I can say, yay, good job. So,
Yeah.
so what you're doing, Amari, is you have to teach yourself to listen. You can listen easily if I'm speaking in the language of your native tongue. But because I don't speak Spanish or Portuguese, you have to listen very carefully to what I'm saying.
Yes,
Now,
I like the idea to stop my mother language in my brain and start English or listen. Be careful. I
mhm,
needed to do this one.
okay.
I got
So
the idea. Thank you so much.
so now you'll be a little kinder to Pinko. When Pinko quite don't get it, you'll say, Pinko, you know I want you to do this. And Pinko is thinking, woof, woof, woof. So you have to say, Pinko, think in the language. Now, what you can do to see if this really works, I want you to train Pinko to do something that you've never asked him to do and teach him to do it in English. Let's just say,
Okay.
I don't know, think of something and see how long it takes Pinko to know that you want him to do it in English. So let's just say you have a two sticks. I don't know. Throw one stick over to the right. Well, that's my left. And then another one over to the right. And you say to Pinko in English, get the stick on the right. But say it in English. Pinko will see the stick and he will know that you want him to get a stick, but you specifically want him to go to the right, as in English, and pick up the stick. Then, to test it, after Pinko has learned it in English, say it in Spanish. Pinko, fetch stick on the right. Pinko is going to go like, what? Me not understand. He doesn't understand. And that is what you have to do for the human. Okay?
Okay.
Now I want to tell you what the dog whisperer is. I'll write it down for you now, but I wanted you to first hear me. Dog whisperer. Dog whisperer.
Whisper. Okay.
hmm This is what we might call a trainer of dogs. They build a rapport. They build a relationship that whatever the dog whisperer tells the dog to do, the dog understands almost instantly. And it's any dog. The dog whisperer can talk to any dog. He can talk to your dog and get your dog to obey him. That's a real skill. I can't do it. I don't know anyone personally. I just see TV programs with the dog whisperer. All right, what questions can I answer for you, Amari? This was like your one-on-one session today. You got very lucky. I hope you were able to learn a lot, and I hope that you will be able to use what you have learned up to this point.
Yes, teacher. Of course, yes.
Okay, final words for today, please. What are your final words?
Thanks so much. I got the idea about this stop my mother language in my brain. It's a good one. And listen, a lot of people be careful because sometimes I don't have concentration about in the listen. So I got the idea. I think I will be better in the next class.
Okay, so what I need you to do is find those coins and keep them with you, always. Remember?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, Amari, it was my pleasure to be of service in your conversational hour. Thank you so much, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.
Thank, thank you, teacher. Thanks so much.
Okay,
See you
bye-bye.
soon.